In this video, we're going to review factoring quadratics. So the method we used to factor quadratics is the splitting method. We're going to find two special numbers, split the middle term, and then factor as two groups of two. So that's the simplest way to say it, but knowing the splitting method kind of helps you with that second step of knowing to split that middle term. So we have 8x squared plus 4x plus 3 are two special numbers we're looking for. They need to add to the middle number 14 and multiply to the product of the outside number. So 8 times 3 is 24. So this is where it might be the most kind of taxing part of it, because you got to go through all the ways you can multiply to 24, but also add to 14. But eventually you'll find that the answer is 2 and 12. All right, always double check. 2 times 12 is 24. 2 plus 12 is 14. All right, so that works. Now we do our splitting method. So this middle term gets broken up into a 2-piece and a 12-piece. So this is the reason we find those numbers, because we split that middle term into those two pieces. Then we think it has two groups of 2. So this first pair and the second pair. We factor out the greatest common factor from there. So the biggest thing that these share is 2x. The biggest thing that these share is 3. Okay. And really the goal the whole time is to get these things in parentheses to be the same. So if these are the same, now I can factor those out. So 4x plus 1 is going to go to the front. And the thing I left over is that 2x and that plus 3. And that's my factored form for my quadratic. Again, another example, 15x squared plus x minus 2. We're looking for numbers that add to the middle term. So there's that invisible 1 here. So we're adding to 1. And we multiply to the product of the out two, negative 30. So what multiplies to negative 30 but adds to 1? 6 and negative 5. All right, always double check. 6 times negative 5 is negative 30. 6 plus negative 5 is 1. A lot of times people like mess up the negative sign or something like that. So always double check so your answers aren't wrong by a negative. We split 1x into those two pieces. We consider them as two separate groups. The first group I can factor out a 3x. The second thing I could do is factor out that negative they have in common, so it's going to look like this. Again, I know I've done it right when these two parentheses are the same, because that's half my answer. And when I pull that out, I have the 3x minus 1 left over. All right, so factoring quadratics is a really important skill for future math classes, so you just have to practice it. It's just an algorithm, so it's just the same steps over and over again. You just have to get used to doing those exact steps correctly.